Boy, oh boy, it's been a while. We haven't worked on the Corvette C7. I think this thing collects all the dust there is. I mean, it's just been sitting on a hold in the hibernation mode for a while now. It's just been slammed with work and everything. But I'm ready to pick up where I left off, get back to preparing for the paint job, prep everything, bondo everything, body filler, all the good stuff and everything. Prep it all, prime it, and get it ready for a paint job. Let's get on it. What we're gonna try to do today is to get these pieces all filled with the body filler, as well as the hood, underneath of the hood, and the top of it. There we go. We also gotta get this stuff done, and a little bit of this. Pretty much all the body filler work. We'll try to get it done today, so we can move on with the paint job. Some kind of reason my camera wasn't recording, but you guys see the process. I mean, you see the results. You didn't see the process, but you see the result. It looks good. Look at that. Look at it. Just look at it. It looked like it's ready to be painted. Well, I'm gonna put one more coat of primer, and then move on to the next panel. Okay guys, so what we have here is a fender. It's already prepped for the primer. We have a little scrapes right here that we fixed. So pretty much this thing is ready to be sprayed. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. thoroughly sprayed with the primer, we are ready to move on to the next part, which is a hood and another fender. This Okay, so the hood is prepped and ready to be sprayed with the primer. The only part I had to tape was this, because the sticker is here pretty much. The primer doesn't fly that far, so it should be okay. I'm gonna spray this side and then I'm gonna flip the hood on the other side and spray the outer side of it. Alright, so what we have here is a hood that's already been wet sanded. You guys can see it's very nice and smooth. Very, very nice and smooth. It's ready for paint job and it just needs to be scuffed. I went with 400 grit. I gotta do 800 and then after that it's ready to be painted. Same thing on the other side. I'm ready to move on to the fender now. So the fender is also done. It's also been wet sanded with 400 grit. It looks pretty good, pretty much ready to go. I'm still gonna wet sand it with the 800 grit and then scuff it down with the special paste. But you guys could see it's all really nice and smooth. Very nice surface. Also, before we paint, we're gonna put some sealer to make sure we eliminate all the unnecessary blending with the primer and the paint. Pretty much blend everything. What primer does, it blends everything, but the sealer will cover everything together, smooth everything out before. Like a final stage of smoothing everything out is to put a sealer, and then you put paint, base coat, and then a clear coat and all that stuff. Now we're ready to move on to the next part, which is the rocker panel. Alright, as far as the rocker panel goes, this is what we got. This is just primered. I'm gonna wet sand this right now with the 400 grit and see how it comes out. Alright guys, so we got the Corvette all prepped. You can see rocker panel, all looks good. It looks a little dirty, but we're gonna wash it before we take it to paint shop. So as far as the fender and the door, also they need to be prepped a little more, but they're pretty much ready to go to paint shop. Let's take a look at the fender. See, it's all primered up. I'm gonna go over again with the sandpaper, double check everything, make sure there's nothing that stands out, make sure everything is smooth and good as it could be. Wash it and take it to paint shop. Alright guys, so here's the thing. Because I live in the state of Georgia, I have to do inspection, and the way the process goes is you have to assemble the whole car before you paint. You have to assemble the whole car, bring it for inspection to check everything, make sure everything is working, make sure everything is assembled the way it's supposed to be. They check all the safety stuff, make sure everything opens and closes really well. And after that, after you pass inspection, then you get to disassemble everything. I know, it's not the smartest thing ever, but the state of Georgia that came up with that way. So you disassemble everything and then you paint. So what I decided to do, I'll take it to paint shop. I let them paint the inside of the doors. I let them paint the door jambs, inner rocker panel, all that stuff. So I can assemble everything, and once it passes inspection, I will be able to paint everything without disassembling everything over and over again. As far as door jambs, like locks and all that stuff. Basically, I'll be able to, you know, just put everything back on, spray it over it, or the paint shop will be able to just spray it over it and get done with it. By saying they're spraying inside, I meant the paint shop is going to spray the inside of this all the way to basically a rocker panel. They could leave this outside, not painted. And they're going to spray basically all the inside, all of this, like this, all of this, but they could leave this out. And once they get done with this, as far as door, same thing with the door. They're gonna spray all the inside, exclude the hinges. They're gonna spray all the inside of it, so it's gonna be all red. Inside of this as well, they're just gonna leave the outer panel not painted. And what I'm gonna do after that, I'm gonna assemble everything, put the door back on, put the fender back on the car, and then we're gonna shoot, or the paint shop is gonna shoot the whole side of the Corvette with the paint, fresh new paint. So that's the plan. I'll get to it. I'll keep you guys updated. As for right now, we have an Import Alliance in Atlanta, so I want to head out. Kitty been kind of asking me to go, so I was like, sure, whatever. Well, yeah, I gotta wash my car, take it to Import Alliance, chill with the guys. Saturdays for the boys, so you gotta go chill. And you know, sometime next week, hopefully the Corvette's gonna be painted and all done with. So stay tuned. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you want to stay updated on my C7 Corvette rebuild process, and also on my C6 project. You see it right there? Yeah. In case you have missed out,
I also have a C6 Corvette that I work on that just recently got a rebuilt engine, so stay tuned on that as well. Check out my videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos if you could, and I will catch you guys on the next one.